Welcome back, MTG Joe here, and today we got a fun one for you. This one's a bit more of a brew. We are playing with more cards from Historic Anthology 5 in Historic, and the card we're building around today is Grizzly Salvage. This is a card from Ravnica, Return to Ravnica. So basically, you get to look at the top 5 cards of your library, put a land or creature into your hand, and then put the rest into your graveyard. So this is a good way to kind of self-mill, and what this deck is really modeled off of is kind of a dredge deck. So dredge is an older mechanic where kind of the theme of a dredge deck is putting cards into your graveyard to get value from it. So we have a number of ways to mill cards into our library. We have Stitcher Supplier, Grizzly Salvage, and Throne of Death. And what we're trying to do is like either get free cast stuff. So Skyclave Shade can be cast out of our graveyard, so it's kind of virtual card advantage. We have the Escape card in Cling to Dust. Silver Smoke Ghoul can come back from our graveyard to the battlefield if we gain 3 life. And we can gain 3 life with Creeping Chill, Cling to Dust, or Thragtusk. So if you get multiple ghouls in your graveyard, you can get multiple back. Then we also have flashback cards, which can be cast out of your graveyard. You have Burial Rites, which can bring back like Thragtusk or Cavalier of Night. Cavalier of Night can then bring back other creatures from your graveyard. So it's kind of a whole synergy based into your graveyard. We also have Roar the Worm, which is basically in our graveyard a 4 mana 6/6 creature. So it's a green-black deck that we splash white just for the Burial Rites flashback. I've been having fun with it. I wouldn't say it's anywhere near tier 1. But it's a fun deck to kind of play in best of 1, so we'll run some games. I'm just going to do play queue. It's not, like I said, a powerhouse of a deck. Let's actually reset. Yeah, black or white. We're good with that. If we're playing, we might as well get our daily. So we'll do this. What I'm going to try to do is come up with some budget decks for Historic. I know a lot of people are interested in the format, but accessibility just in terms of old cards tends to be a prevailing factor. So I'm going to take some time, try to figure out some ideas. If you do have any kind of themes or stuff like that you'd be interested in, let me know. This hand's great. So what you usually want to do with these hands is keep early enablers to fill your graveyard. So here we can get at least 8 cards into our graveyard by turn 2. So we have pretty much our curve lined up here. The one thing is you do want to do this on the main phase. This is Angels. It's actually a terrible matchup. The reason being is Silver Smoot only triggers on your turn. So if you get Creeping Chill, you need to do it on your turn. So next turn we will go Skyclave Shade. And I'll probably Cling to Dust this as well. We're going to set up for this Cavalier turn, so we'll just eat this out of their graveyard, draw a card. Heliod. Okay, so not Angels, but likely more the life gain. So this is a little bit more manageable. Angels just goes so over the top. So I could Roar the Worm. We can get a 6/6. I can Egan. Don't really have Thragtusk yet, so let's start off with attacking here. Because this can dictate if they block. So we'll set this on white. I think we're just getting a 6/6 here, to be honest. It puts good pressure on the opponent. Would like to get a land next turn. So that way we can Cavalier of Night and sack the Stitcher Supplier. Cavalier also works really nice with Shade because you can get it back from your graveyard. Also just a 4. The lifelink will also trigger Silver Smoke. Okay, we really need a land here. Perfect. Perfect. Start with attacking here. See where they put this on. We're going to take out the Righteous Valkyrie, I think. We'll destroy this. Then I can Unburial Rights the other Cavalier next turn. We want to keep their life total as much as possible under 27. Also, the more we can keep Heliod not animated. So we're trying to get this big enough. I think we're just taking the damage here. Let's see where they put this on. Kill that. So they can attack in the air. I think we're just doing this turn. Again, just keep putting pressure. We'll get Silver Smoke Ghoul back. They're going to try to kill us in the air here. But I can start using Thragtusk next turn to gain a bunch of life. Going all in on this Valkyrie. So I do need to have one of these Cavaliers die. Just because this is going to be able to race us. So I'll probably do... That's annoying. They've gained so much life this game. Okay, this is an easy block. We'll get Stitcher Supplier back. Let's kill a Johnny here. So I think what we do... Cast this. So we get Creeping Chill. Get back Cavalier. So we can actually sack the other Cavalier. And then that'll give us something to... So we'll kill this. Get back Stitcher Supplier. Try to get more Silver Smotes. Get another Creeping Chill. Alright. Next turn we get Cavalier back again, and then we just kind of do this loop. And you can see how we get like all this value. Probably gets out Silver Smote. That's fine. We'll mill a bit more here. This will gain him 12 life, but... We'll get our Pride Mate back. So I'm actually going to attack first. So that way this doesn't get to 5 power. They're gonna get a really big Soul Warden, so sacrifice the Ghoul because the Ghoul will come back. We'll kill the Pride Mate. And then we just block the Cavalier Knight on the Soul Warden. And we do it again. This is an easy block. I think given where we're at, we're just gonna get the Shade here, because I'm gonna Thragtusk. Actually, we're getting Cavalier back this turn, so we can just go offensive. I want to put a lot of damage on the opponent. So I can Burial Rites and then cast the Skyclave Shade from my hand. So let's go Cavalier. We have the Lion, so I can cast Shade again. Kill that. The Cavaliers have felt really good in this deck. We might actually want to go up to a 3rd Cavalier. And then next turn I can Roar the Worm. Got him! That was a sweet game. Opponent gained so much life that game and we just kept looping. We'll see if we can pull off another nice synergy. Obviously this deck, like if you play it in best of 3, you're going to have a problem because everyone's packing Graveyard Hate. So this hand, compared to the other one, we have no way of getting our stuff in the graveyard. Similarly, okay. Let's put the Creeping Chills back. Actually, I think I'm going to keep a Creeping Chill. We'll put a Roar the Worm back. And I think we go Throne first. A lot of this, so they'll probably take Egon here. A lot of this deck is a synergy deck, so if you can't get your engine going early, you're pretty lackluster. So we'll put this on green. We need one more land, so this can get back this, so we can always sack this to find a land to cast this after. Okay, opponent's on Rakdos Arcanist. So these Cling to Dust will be good in this matchup. Okay, not a bad card, all things considered. They'll most likely want to trade here. We actually don't care about discarding our stuff. I have Village Rites as well. Kind of annoying. We have an answer for Kroxa or for Arcanist. Yeah, we're not going to get enough cards in our graveyard. If we don't draw a line this turn, I'm just going to concede and we'll fire up another one. Mulling to 5 against a discard deck never feels great, so... yeah, we're done here. And that's kind of the downside with this type of strategy. You are reliant. We have 10 enablers. I didn't want to go with red for Faithless Looting because then going 4 color is going to be a little bit tough on the mana base. I think Burial Rites in the strategy works out pretty nice. Okay, so this hand's great. Opponent hello. Okay, so the best draw is actually this on 1, 2 Silver Smoke Ghouls and a Creeping Chill. You can get 7 power on board on turn 1. Okay, they are a combo deck. So again, this is a main phase play. They've got Mastery in the graveyard. And a Burial Rites, so this is probably... the, could be... a Praetor Reanimator deck. Mostly a black deck, so I think we're just playing it out like this. They don't have anything to reanimate just yet, so we have at least one more turn. We got Faithless Lootings, so this could just be like Mardu Reanimator. Could see like Elish Norn or something here. Not hitting any of our ghouls kind of sucks. That's actually pretty good. Okay, let's start off with attacking. They take the block most likely. Oh, they're Dragonstorm. Okay, so in that case, I'm actually just gonna chill here. I guess I could have played the untapped line, played my thing. Because if they go to copy off Dragonstorm. So they Mizzix Mastery, Mizzix Mastery. That's fine. Because they'll go Lattice here. They win with Terror the Peaks. So we're going to kill the Lattice, so that way they don't get enough to kill us in one shot. And then we'll Burial Rites our Cavalier. Okay, so we'll take this damage. Kill this. They get another tear. Oh, could they just loop these? Oh, good game. With two Blade Wings, because they're legendary, they just keep seeing each other come into play and then bringing back the other one. So they kind of combo kill us that way. We needed a Silver Smoke Ghoul there. Ours is like a grindier reanimator. Theirs is more all-in combo-y. Cool deck, though. We'll definitely have to try out one of those. Hands to keep. Everybody on broken graveyard combo decks. Humans with General Kudro might be a deck. Seeing Rakdos, they might have Kolaghan's command that they can blow up my throne. We're probably getting a land off this Grizzly Salvage. Each player then shuffles their library, puts a card on top. So we're going to put Silver Smoke Ghoul on top. And then it's going to get milled over by Throne of Death. So that way if we hit a Creeping Chill, we can get it off. Which we did. We will take the Overgrown Tomb here. If we didn't have this out, I would have got Cling to Dust, so we can just take whatever they try to play out here. Grixis. Interesting. Oh, trash for treasure? No, I'm one land off. Okay, so hopefully they don't have trash for treasure. They likely do. Okay, well, let's hope they brick. Took 3 damage to cycle their citadels. Okay, that's fine. They're actually dead on board if they don't find something. Still have a land drop. This will deal 3. Perfect. Bye, friend! Alright, so that's the deck. We did some cool stuff, ran into some really sweet brews. Get that Throne of Eldraine value. But I definitely liked that first game, really showed the power of the deck. Cavalier Knight could possibly be a additional copy. But fun deck if you just want to ladder with, or play in the play queue, do your dailies. Definitely something to check out. Anyways, appreciate the support, everyone. Have a great one. Stay safe out there.